Very well. There you are. Sit down here. You'll be alright in a minute or two.
It's passing already. I just felt pain, that's it. Please go back on Caroline. I shall be quite alright here.
Shall I get you some smelling salts?
Oh, no, thank you.
Yes, it must have been a sudden chill. Perhaps it was the excitement of seeing your Italian friend, Dr. Caretti. He turned up quite suddenly, didn't he? It must have given you quite a shock.
Do go and finish dinner, Aunt Caroline. Lucia will be all ready.
Perhaps I better. But I was just saying, this world is such a small place. Your friend is a very good-looking man, Lucia. Did you know him well in Italy? Was he a great friend of yours?
He was never a friend. Please.
I see. Just an acquaintance. Well, if you're sure there's nothing more I can do.
No. I thought she'd never go. Natter. Sure, there's nothing I can get you.
Nothing really, Richard. Thank you. Do go back to the dining room, please.
Cushions all right?
Oh, yes. I'm quite comfortable, actually. I still have some pills. Would you maybe open the window, please?
The governor's locked it with one of those painted catches of his. Can't be opened without the key.
Well, it doesn't matter.
Wonderful fellow. Always inventing something.
But he's a great man, your father.
Great as a scientist. As a father, he rolls in money.
Right? Everything comes down to that. Money.
I'm like a fly, trapped in a spider's web.
So am I, Richard. So am I. Richard, for God's sake, before it's too late, just take me away.
Away? Away where?
Anywhere.
How can we go anywhere without the money? A man's not much good to a woman without money, is he?
What's the matter with you today, Richard?
Do you take me for a fool? I saw that old friend of yours with the note into your hand tonight. That's why you left dinner. You weren't paid. You just wanted to be alone in your room with your precious note.
Richard, you're mad. You know I care for no one but you.
What's in the note?
Nothing.
Then show me. What by God, I'll have it out with Karani.
No, Richard, you mustn't.
You're afraid for your lover?
He's not my lover.
Hello, Lucia, darling. Are you alright?
I'm not fine, darling. Thank you.
My poor child, I'm really worried about you.
I know what will happen. The hospital stores.
The hospital stores.
Yes, all the penthouse things.
Please don't bother, darling. It's okay.
Well, we might as well have a look at things now. Atropine, morphine, strychnine. Be careful, Aunt Caroline. If you rouse my furious temper, I'll poison your coffee and you'll die. Hello, Mr. Williams.
To understand my instructions? Perfectly, Sir Claud. You'll excuse me, Dr. Kennedy, if I go straight to my study. I have several important letters which must go off tonight. Rena.
What's this?
They're not really poison, are they, doctor?
No, I should say, with the little lot that you have here, you could kill 12 strong men. Your hyoscine hydrobromide. If you swallow one of these little white tablets, you go into a dreamless sleep and no awakening.
My coffee? Yes, Sir Claud. I'll get you your coffee. What about the letter to Marshals? It went by the afternoon post. Rena! Sorry, sir.
Lucia, my darling. I'll take you at your word. We'll go away together.
Richard, you mean it? What? My dear? The money?
When a man wants a woman, just as I want you, will do anything.
Mr. Rader, that isn't Sir Claud's cup. You have taken the wrong path.
I'm sorry.
This is
Do come and dance, Mr. Reno. Dr. Corelli's been dying to dance with Lucia.
Tina, you can copy to me. I'll take it to my father.
Charming house, I must tell you. You must show me over it sometime.
Miss Avery can tell you more than I can.
So you have done what I said.
No, Christie.
Have you done what I said?
I cannot get this door open.
Let me. What an extraordinary thing. Feet stuck.
Stop.
Oh no, it's not stuck. It's locked from the outside.
But
My orders. I have something to say to you all. Richard, be so kind as to touch the bell. Shall we all please sit down? Right, Sir Claud. Did you call the number I gave you? Was the answer satisfactory? Absolutely satisfactory, sir. Very good. You can lock up. May we ask the meaning of all this? I am about to explain. To begin with, as you know, there is no way outside. All the doors and windows are locked by a patent device of my own. The place is a rat trap. It is now 10 minutes to 9. A few minutes past 9, the rat catcher will arrive.
A rat catcher?
A detective. For some time, as most of you know, I have been engaged in atomic research, and I have developed a new explosive whose formula is written on an ordinary sheet of paper, enclosed in an envelope, was stolen from my safe by someone in this room.
Why would?
I'm in the habit of being sure of my facts, and I have reasons to suspect all of you.
All of us?
All of you were present in the safe, and each one of you had the opportunity to steal the formula.
My God, Father, you don't.
I hope the position is clear to you all. Whoever took the formula still has it, and no one has had a chance to leave it.
So do you suggest that we be searched?
It is now 2 minutes to 9. At 9 precisely, Treadwell will switch off the lights. When they come on again, things will be out of my hands, and the detective I have called will be in charge of the case. But if, under the cover of darkness, the formula is placed, I will inform Sir Claud that services are no longer required, and that I have made a mistake.
That's an outrageous suggestion. Let us all be searched. I'm willing.
So am I.
yes, we must, we must.
No, Richard. Your father's plans the best.
Well, Richard,
I agree.
that coffee, too bitter.
I don't like it.
Sir Claud, I must have lied. I don't get it.
Look, the formula!
Thank God. Thank God.
Oh, good God. At your service.
Monsieur Paul.
My colleague, Captain Hastings.
What a delightful room.
I'm sorry, Monsieur Poirot, but I fear you dropped it down the under of something else. The need for your services has passed.
Indeed, but it was your father who sent for me to come. Why is it not he who tells me to go?
Oh, of course. Father, please tell Monsieur Poirot we have no need of his services.
Well then,
Father? 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 Doctor?
He's dead.
What? Okay, he was all right.
My God, this is terrible. What was it? Heart failure?
Suppose so. Mr. Avery, I suggest that you send for your father's own physician.
Very well. Talking to my Dr. Grant, my father has a heart attack. Please come at once. What about ordering a car for Monsieur Poirot?
But Monsieur Armory, your father sent for me to investigate the theft of a document.
But it has been returned.
Has it?
Empty.
Take my advice. Do nothing until the doctor comes. I see no need why any of you should remain in this room.
What are we going to do?
Shut the door, Hastings. A duplicate, clumsily made, but should be able to serve its purpose.
I beg your pardon, sir. Master told you to lock up until you arrive.
The master.
Dead. Could you please walk me through his instructions, Duke?
Very well, sir.
Come with me, madame.
Monsieur, I came back from my bag.
Ah, let me see. Now, where did I see one? Here you go.
Oh, thank you, Monsieur.
Not to mention. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6.
Ah, here is Monsieur Poirot.
Doctor? One, two, three, 4, 5. So your cousin, Miss Barbara, and your aunt, Miss Amy. Your wife is?
Lucia. She was sitting here.
And the Italian gentleman,
Dr. Corelli.
he's not related? I'll clear a tableau now. Sir Claud in his chair, dominating the situation. The darkness. They're knocking on the door. Dramatically conceived.
Then that is all.
Just one more thing, Monsieur Armory. What about earlier in the evening? Did anything strike you as particularly worth recalling?
Nothing whatsoever.
When was the coffee, sir?
I really can't remember.
Do you all take coffee?
All except Reno. Are all these details really necessary?
I must apologize, Monsieur Armory. It is just that I'm eager to get a clear picture in my mind's eye. And after all, we need to get this precious formula back as soon as we can, don't we?
I suppose so. Of course.
Now, when did Sir Claud come from his study into this room?
Just as they were trying to get that door open.
They?
Rena and my wife, she hadn't been feeling well all evening.
La Pavra, ma'am. I hope she finds herself better this morning. There are one or two things I urgently desire to ask.
I'm afraid that's quite impossible. She's not up to seeing anyone or answering any questions. In any such case, there's nothing she could tell you, which I couldn't.
Quite so. But women, Mr. Ramani, have a great observation for detail. In any case, your Aunt Miss Armory will do just fine.
She's in bed. My father's death was a great shock to her.
Oh,
Let's have some air. It's very important.
you're like all the English. The good open air. You will not let in the open. No, it must be bought inside the house. Now, I apologize, Mr. Ram. This window seems to be locked by some ingenious device.
Yes, an invention of my father. Monsieur Poirot, I won't beat about the bush. I'm the person concerned, and frankly, I don't care a damn about the formula. My father was a rich man, and I don't care for his money.
So you prefer that I should depart? That I should make no further investigation?
Yes, that's it.
But whoever stole the formula would do so in order to make use of it.
No, but still there has to be.
Ram is here, sir. I would like to see you.
I will see him at once. Will you excuse me, Monsieur Poirot?
Poison. Poison!
How dramatic is my friend Hastings, and how brilliantly he jumps into conclusions.
Now then, Poirot, you can't put me off that way. It was apparent last night, but Dr. Crabbe said there would be an autopsy.
Quite so. He's coming to announce it this morning. We shall know whether you're right or not in a very few minutes.
I say what a fellow you are, Polly.
It's not the effect in pleasing now.
Well, I can't say it bothered me before.
Beware, my friend. The symmetry, it is everything. Especially in the glittering cells of our brain.
Well then, what do your precious little grey cells make of this business?
Before that, let us hear the ideas of my friend, Captain Hastings.
Well, on the whole, I plug for the Italian. What is he doing down here in the country? He's almost certainly the emissary of foreign government. You know the kind of thing I mean.
Of course, I do occasionally go to the cinema, you know.
And if indeed he was poisoned, Dr. Carelli would be my prime suspect. You remember the Borgias? Assassin is a very Italian sort of crime. The only thing I'm afraid of is that he'll get away with the formula in his possession.
He will not do that.
How do you know?
I cannot be sure, of course. But I have a little idea.
What do you mean?
I mean that there is only one place where the formula can possibly be.
And where is that?
In this room, of course.
What do you mean?
Consider the facts. We know from Treadwell that Sir Claud took precautions to prevent the formula from being removed from this room. So the thief still had the formula in his person when the lights went off. He can either return it in the manner suggested by Sir Claud, or he can hide it under cover of that 1 minute of doubt. Since he did not do the former, it is clear to me that the formula is hidden in this room.
By God, you are right. Let's look for it.
By all means, it amuses you, Hastings. But there is someone who can find it more easily than you can.
Oh, and who is that?
By the person who hid it, of course. It is clear that sooner or later, the thief will try to recapture it. One of us must constantly be on guard.
If we are true, a crazy
Hush!
Oh, I didn't know there was anybody here.
Come with me, madam. I'm sure this must be very heavy for you. Is this a little collection of yours? Birthday associations, perhaps?
Nothing but pills and powders, I'm afraid.
But surely, one so young, full of health and vigor such as yourself, has no need for these battles.
Oh, they're for Lucia. She's had a terrible headache this morning.
No, madam. So she sent you for these things.
Yes, we gave her some aspirin, but she wanted some real dope. So I told her I'd bring her the whole outfit.
You know, mademoiselle, you seem quite fortunate in your domestic stuff.
What do you mean?
I mean that this box of drugs has no speck of dust on it. To bother to dust so high up. Not all domestics would be so conscientious.
Yes, I did think it all last night.
You had this box of drugs down last night, mademoiselle.
It's full of all hospital stuff, you know.
Strychnine, atropine, pretty little collection. Why, here's the tube of ice nearly empty.
What? You were nearly on full last night. I'm sure
Barbara, my dear, you mind leaving us for a moment?
Oh, alright.
Well, doctor,
I'm afraid this is bad business, Mr. Poirot. You see, his death is due to poison. by a powerful vegetable alkaloid.
Such as hygiene, perhaps.
Why, yes, exactly.
What does this all mean?
Well, for one thing, it means the involvement of police.
My God, this is terrible. Can't we possibly hush it up?
Believe me, Richard, no one could be more pained to grieve with this horrible calamity than I am. Especially since, under the circumstances, it does not seem likely that the poison could have been self-administered.
Wait, so you are trying to tell me my father's death was a murder? Murder? What on earth are we going to do?
God, Richard, take a hold of yourself. Look, I've only taken such steps as I thought absolutely necessary. After all, no time should be lost to matters of this kind.
My God.
Richard, I know. I do understand this has been a terrible, terrible shock to you. Do you feel you can ask him just a few questions?
What do you want to know?
Well, what food and drink did your father have at dinner last night?
Well, we all had the same soup, fried sole, cutlets, and fruit salad. My father and my aunt drank burgundy, and Dr. Gully drank wine throughout the meal.
Ah, mysterious Dr. Carelli. Richard, how well do you know this fellow?
I don't know him. He's a friend of my wife's.
Well, make sure that Dr. Carelli does not leave town, and that this room is left untouched until the police get here.
Yes, yes. The scene is exactly as it was.
Is that the cup? Richard, is this the cup your father drank from? Still some coffee in it. I'd better take it then. It will have to be analyzed.
Surely you don't think
It
there's...
seems highly unlikely that the poison could have been administered at dinner. The most likely explanation is that the hive seed was added to Sir Claud's coffee. Well, I press the office.
Goodbye for the present, Monsieur le Doctor. And now, my friend Christie, to work.
What are we going to do?
You and I are going to interview the mysterious Italian gentleman, Dr. Carelli.
Thanks, sir.
Treadwell, could you please ask Dr. Carelli to join us for a few minutes?
Certainly, sir.
And now let's keep this box of dangerous drugs back in its proper place, Hastings. Let us above all things be neat and orderly.
Ah, there's more to it than I imagined. You don't want to scare Dr. Carelli. If he sees them down on the table, it will put him on his guard. Eh, Poirot?
How astute you are, Hastings.
I know you too well. You can't throw dust in my eyes.
It seems that is precisely what I've done. This shelf is thick with dust. Perhaps I placed the domestics too soon.
Well, there is nothing to detect there.
As you say, there is nothing. Dust, Hastings, dust!
What?
Oh, I'm glad that you sent me. Had you not done so, I myself would have requested.
Indeed.
As it happens, I have some business in London, urgent nature. And under the circumstances yesterday, I was only too willing to permit myself to be served.
Quite so. But today you wish to take your departure.
Perhaps a word from you, Monsieur Poirot, would be in order. I would like to avoid any unpleasantness.
My good officers are at your disposal, Monsieur le Docteur. Now perhaps you can assist me with a question or two.
I would be happy to do so.
Is Madame Amory an old friend of yours?
Madame Amory. Yes, a very old friend. It was a delightful surprise. Running across her so unexpectedly in this out of the way spot.
Unexpectedly, you say?
Quite unexpectedly.
Quite unexpectedly. Can't see that. Oh, we are wandering from our main subject here. The death of Sir Claud.
The death of Sir Claud. Sorry, why is that our
I'm afraid you do not know yet, Doctor. Dr. Graham has confirmed that Sir Claud was poisoned. You do not seem surprised at all, Doctor.
Frankly, no. I suspect this much last night.
So you see, the matter has become much more complicated.
Yes, they have.
You cannot leave the house under these circumstances.
What?
I said you cannot leave the house under these circumstances.
What do you say? But is there anyone in this house, no member of this family, who desired the death of Sir Claud? I mean, what does his death mean to most of the people in this house, Monsieur Poirot? I will tell you. It means freedom. Freedom and money.
I must ask, did you observe all this last night, Monsieur le
So
Docteur?
what if I did? No, at least 3 people in this house wanted Sir Claud out of the way. Right now I'm vexed that I cannot keep my appointment in London.
I'm desolated, Monsieur. But what can I do?
What can you do? I will tell you one more thing, Monsieur Poirot. There are some women whom it is dangerous to drive too far.
What do you think he meant by that?
I'm sure it's a remark of no consequence. Ring the bell again, will you?
But I think he was trying to tell you something.
Ah, Treadwell, could you please present my compliments to Miss Caroline now and ask her if she'd be kind enough to spare a few minutes of her time?
Certainly, sir. But you are not going to make her get up if she's not well.
So she's in bed, yes. My friend Hastings knows everything.
But surely, Richard Dowry said so.
And you took a suspect's word for it.
Mr. Poirot, Trevor says he wanted to see me.
Of course. Will you not sit down, please? Mademoiselle, I understand that you are frustrated, ill.
It's all been a terrible shock. Really terrible. There was poor Lucia last night coming from dinner feeling faint. Of course, for a child, she was a mass of nerves. Although she was not so bad, I remember when a diamond necklace was stolen.
Did you just say Madame Amory's diamond necklace was stolen? When was this, Mademoiselle?
Well, it must have been, yes, it was about 2 months ago. Just about the same time, Richard had such a quarrel with his father over Richard's death. But yes, about 2 months ago, it was quite a scene. And what with that? And Lucia's necklace missing, and her refusing to call in the police. It was a really upsetting time. Oh dear, here I am gossiping about the things that can't possibly interest you, Monsieur Poirot.
But you interest me enormously, Mademoiselle. Now tell me, when Madame Amory came down from dinner last night, feeling faint, did she go upstairs?
No, she came into this room. I settled her here on the sofa, leaving Richard with her. Young husbands and wives, you know.
Quite so. Now, Mademoiselle, I'm going to try a little experiment in which I would like your cooperation. Now, tell me, where were you sitting last night when the lights went out?
There.
Would you be so kind as to sit there once again? Now, I want you to make a strong effort of the imagination. Shut your eyes, if you please. It is dark. You can see nothing, but you can hear Mademoiselle. Now throw yourself back. Oh no, I mean your mind back. Throw your mind back and tell me what you hear in the dark.
Gasps. A lot of little gasps. And then a metallic sort of clink.
Was it like this?
Why, that's exactly the sound I heard last night.
I pray continue, Mademoiselle.
Well, I heard Lucia scream out to Sir Claud, and then the knocking came out of the door.
Is that all? Are you certain?
That's it, I suppose. Oh wait, right at the beginning, there was a curious sort of noise, like a tearing of silk. Someone's dress, I suppose.
And whose dress do you think?
It must have been Lucia's. It wouldn't have been Barbara's because she was sitting right next to me here. May I open my eyes now?
Of course, I must apologize.
Am I interrupting? I'm so sorry. I wanted to speak to Monsieur Poirot, but I can come back later.
Oh no, Mr. Leno. I've finished putting this poor lady upon the rack.
But I feel like I haven't been able to tell you anything useful.
Oh, you've told me a great deal, Mademoiselle. More than you realize, perhaps. Now tell me, Mr. Leno.
Mr. Avery has just told me the news about Sir Claud. The cause of his death, I mean, This is the most extraordinary business.
Most extraordinary indeed. Now tell me, Mr. Reno, would you have happened to see this key anywhere before?
It looks rather like the key of Sir Claud's safe. But I understand from Mr. Emery that Sir Claud's key was on his proper place on his chain last night.
This is a key to the safe in Sir Claud's study. But it is a duplicate. A duplicate which was lying on the floor beside the chair you occupied last night, Mr. Reno.
If you think it was I who dropped it, you're mistaken.
I believe you. Do you have anything else that can throw light upon this unfortunate affair?
Only this. One of my tasks was to open and sort out all of Sir Claud's correspondence. This came 2 days ago.
Beware of Selma Goetz and her group. Your secret is known. Be on your guard. It is signed Watcher. Very picturesque and dramatic. I think these things you will enjoy this.
What I would like to know is, who is Selma Goetz?
I think I can satisfy your curiosity, monsieur. Selma Goetz was the most successful international spy ever known. She was an extraordinary woman, Selma Goetz.
Was?
She died in Genoa last November. Selma Goetz and a brood, it says. Selma Goetz did leave a daughter, Monsieur Reno, and a very beautiful girl at that. But ever since her mother's death, she's been completely missing.
Could it be possible that Mrs. Avery's Italian maid? She brought her from Italy with her. Very pretty girl. Victoria Museum, her name is. Could she possibly be this daughter of Selma Goetz?
It's an idea that.
Shall I send her to you?
Oh no. Above all, we must not alarm her. I think I should speak to Madame Margaret first and see what she knows about this work.
You're right. I'll tell Mr. Avery at once.
I appreciate it, Mr. Reno.
That's it, Poirot. Dr. Carelli and the Italian maid in collusion working for a foreign government. Poirot, don't you think so?
What concerns me, Hastings, is that diamond necklace.
What diamond necklace?
What are you paying attention to me saying?
Monsieur Poirot, I understand that you want to speak. Is that correct?
Indeed. Will you not sit down, please? My friend, the garden outside that window seems very fine. Observe the beauties of nature. Never lose a chance of observing the beauty of nature.
Monsieur Poirot, I understand that you want to ask me about my maid, but let me tell you, she is a very good girl. And I'm sure there's nothing wrong with her.
It is not about your maid that you used to speak to me about.
Well, what is it then?
She died in Genoa last November. Perhaps you met her there. In fact, I think you did.
Well, I've never been to Genoa.
But it is my understanding, madame, that you met your husband first in Genoa.
Did Richard say that? How stupid of him. We met first in Milan. I tell you, I was never in Genoa.
Of course. You just said so. Yet it is odd.
What is it?
You see, madame, I have this friend who does photography for certain London journals. He takes snapshots of contessas and other fashionable ladies. This friend of mine, he finds himself in Genoa last November. I hope that I do not bore you with the story.
Not at all. But I hardly see the point of the story.
You see, madame, my friend, he shows me this photograph, the Baron de Gears.
Is that all?
No, madame, the woman was not alone. She was photographed walking with her daughter. And that daughter, madame, had a very beautiful face. And moreover, which would be very difficult for me to forget. Of course, I recognized that face as soon as I arrived here.
Oh, my dear Monsieur Poirot, what a curious mistake. Of course, I remember the Baron de Gears and her daughter perfectly right. The daughter was rather a dull girl. But the mother, she fascinated me. I went out walking with her on several occasions. That's doubtless how the mistake arose. That is how someone must have thought I'm the woman's daughter.
Of course. But madame, I thought you had never been to Genoa.
You have no photograph.
I have no photograph, madame. I knew the name that Selma Goetz passed under in Genoa. The rest, my friend and his photography, was all a harmless little invention of mine.
You set a trap for me?
I had no choice, madame.
What has all this got to do with Sir Claud's death?
Is it true that a little time ago you lost a diamond necklace? First, a stolen necklace. Then, a stolen formula. Both bring in a very large sum of money.
What do you mean?
I mean, madame, that I would like you to answer this question. How much did Dr. Carelli want this time?
I will not answer any more questions.
Why? Because you're afraid?
I simply do not know what you're talking about. Why should Dr. Carelli ask me for money?
To buy in silence, of course. The Amarys are a very proud family, and they would not have wanted to know that you are the daughter of Selma Goetz.
Does Richard know?
Not yet.
Please don't tell him. Please don't tell him, Monsieur Poirot. He's so proud of his family name, so proud of his honor. And then, when Mama died, I was at last free to get away from that life. And then,
Dr. Carelli saw you from somewhere and started to blackmail you.
yes, but I had no money for you. So I sold the necklace and paid him. I thought that was the end of it all. But yesterday, he had turned up here. He had heard of this formula that Sir Claud had invented, and he wanted me to
Steal it for him?
yes. But I didn't. I mean, it's true. I meant to. Currently made a key on Sir Claud's safe from an impression I took. And I was in the study just stealing myself, trying to open the safe, and right then Sir Claud came in and found me. I swear that's the truth.
I believe you, madame. After all, you agreed to Sir Claud's scheme rather eagerly.
Carelli had passed me a note at the same time, and they were both in my dress. So when the lights went up, I threw the key as far from me as I could. I didn't know what to do with the note, so I slipped it between the leaves of the book. Yes, it's still here.
Now, madame, tell me, did you tear your dress last night by any chance?
Yes.
No. Would you have happened to hear the sound of the dress tip?
Oh yes, now that you mentioned it, right. But it wasn't mine. It must have been Barbara's or Miss Imre's, I guess.
Into which cup did you put the icing?
How did you know?
It is my business to know.
My own.
Why?
Because I wanted to die. Richard suspected that there was something between Carelli and me, that we were having an affair. And as I failed to play the formula for him, I was sure he would expose me to Richard. So to kill myself was the only way. Husband, dreamlessly. No. Wake me.
I begin to see. So this is your cup then? A full cup, untasted. Then what changed your mind about drinking?
Richard came over to me. He said that he would take me away abroad. That he would get him a leave to do so somehow. He gave me back home.
Now listen to me carefully, madame. Dr. Graham came this morning and took away the cup that was lying next to Sir Claud's chair. He and the other doctors would have found nothing but the dregs of coffee in it.
Why are you staring at me like that? You frightened me.
Because he took away the cup that was lying next to Sir Claud's chair this morning. Let us suppose that he took away the cup that was lying next to Sir Claud's chair last night. Let us suppose that he took away this cup.
You're right. You're right. I killed him. I put the acid in his cup. I killed Sir Claud. Oh my God.
Madame, you put the hycine in your own cup.
No.
I believe you. You
No.
speak the truth. But there was hycine in the other cup as well. Now speak the truth again. Who put the hycine in Sir Claud's cup?
No, he did not kill him. I killed him. It was me. I put the acid in his cup. I killed him. Oh my God. I killed Sir Claud.
Madame, please. We have very little time. I will make you two promises, madame.
No.
One is that I will save you.
No, he did not kill him. I
And
killed
two
him.
is that I will save your husband.
Oh.
Inspector Japp from Scotland Yard.
Well, it's really good to see you again, Poirot. Shall we work together on this?
My good chap, you know my little weaknesses.
Secret about beggar, aren't you? Anyway, I've done with this room. I better have a few words with Mr. Richard Avery, I suppose. Coming, Poirot?
Certainly. But I believe Hastings would prefer to remain here.
Yes, yes. I think I'll stay here.
Let's go, Jack.
Ah, there you are, my pet. Is it the police? Will she want to ask me questions, do you think?
It's Inspector Chap of Scotland Yard. I don't imagine she would, but even if she does, there's nothing to be alarmed about.
Oh, I'm not allowed. It would be so tempting to embroider just a bit, to make a sensation. I adore sensation.
I wish you would.
Let's go out in the garden. I hate it in here.
I can't. I promised Mr. Poirot.
You promised once you called us that you would not take this trip, but why?
I can't tell you.
The boy stood on the burning deck, went all but he had said. Well, my pet.
I'm never ready with a girl like you.
So I was just waiting on a phone call. I'm wondering if you'd mind.
Certainly, my dear fellow.
Again, I'm leaving immediately. Inspector Sharp is gone. I have to leave.
Going somewhere.
I was just getting some coffee.
Treadwell,
Yes, ma'am.
get the whole family here at once.
By the way, ma'am.
Inspector Chap, my aunt, Miss Avery, and my cousin, Barbara.
I don't quite understand. What is his name doing here?
I think perhaps I ought to tell you something. Dr. Graham has recently discovered that my father has been poisoned with hyoscine.
With hyoscine? Why? I saw.
What did you see?
I mean, there's obviously some quite reasonable explanation. It was only that I saw Mrs. Avery emptying out the